When we're cooking with pasta, we season the water once it's boiling so the salt doesn't scar our pots. Has to come to a full boil first. Then we add a pound of spaghetti or linguine, lovely with this, and you give it a stir. We salt the water so that we get a chance to season the pasta itself, and because we use some of that starchy, salty liquid to marry the pasta to the sauce. The secret to a delicious sauce or an Italian soup, I think, is when you go shopping for your Parmigiano cheese, always make sure you buy a piece with the rinds. The rinds I keep in the freezer. I drop them into the sauce. The whole sauce tastes like cheese. It's delicious. Now, when you're working with dried herbs, and there are very few herbs, actually, that I do buy dried. I use mostly fresh. But oregano, I love the flavor of dried, and marjoram. When you're using dried herbs, lightly crush it in your hand and kind of wake it up. Kind of grind it fresh into your pot and give this a stir and toast up that fragrant mix of spice that we've got going. Now to our sauce, we're going to add sun-dried tomato paste, a little tangier than regular tomato paste, a couple of tablespoons, and when you're cooking with tomato paste, incorporate it fully before you add your liquid. You should be able to smell it. You gotta wake it up. It's been sitting in a tube. You gotta be like, time to go to work. It's very important whenever you're marrying pasta and sauce, you have to pull the pasta 1 to 2 minutes less than the package directions for cooking it, because it's going to continue to cook as you're tossing all of the pasta with all the sauce. Nothing drives me crazier than seeing jars of pasta sauce with pictures of naked spaghetti and a blob of sauce in the middle. You want all of it to taste good, don't you? So you mix all of it together. We're cooling down our pasta with fresh ricotta cheese. Now, if you live near an Italian market or a little Italy neighborhood of your city, you can get 2 types of ricotta. You can get fresh sheep's milk or fresh cow's milk. If you get fresh cow's milk ricotta, use Parmigiano Reggiano as your finishing cheese. If you buy sheep's milk, use pecorino. Why? Because Parmigiano is made from cow's milk and pecorino is made from sheep's milk. So you just kind of match them up. You want the cool creaminess of the ricotta, but you also want the salt value of the grated harder cheese, like your Parmigiano, which is nutty and the king of all cheeses, or the super tangy and salty goodness of pecorino. This is really important. You have to let the lasagna rest. It smells amazing, but if you cut this sucker too quick, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna go.
Yes.
Everything's just gonna fall out.
It won't stay as beautiful as that.
It won't stay like that.
It's just gonna all fall out.